Wow, I can't believe a New Year's and Years album is finally here. What has it been like 3 years at this point since the last album? Hi, my name is Charles, and today on my channel, I'm going to be listening to Years and Years' third album, Night Call. Yes, the album is called Night Call. For a second there, I was like, is it called Night Call? Yes, it is called Night Call. And from what I heard, this is really more of an Ollie Alexander project, but I don't know why he put it under the Years and Years like band name if like the other people in the band weren't really working on it or whatever. I don't remember the specifics of what he was talking about, but clearly this should have been more of a solo project than part of the Years and Years label, but whatever. So Night Call came out a few weeks ago at this point. I believe it came out like middle to late January, but I've been way too busy with work and I wasn't really feeling in the mood to film anything. So those two things made me be like, I'm gonna just wait to do this video, but you know what? The time has arrived now. But once again, timing and lighting like restrict me at the moment because of like the weird weather in Seattle, Washington. I mean, in just Washington in general, because I live in the Seattle area. But anyways, like this is gonna be me listening to the standard version of the album because I realize most people I don't like their deluxe songs on their albums, and doing the standard like is shorter, so I'm just like, we're just gonna listen to the standard version of this album, and it's only 11 songs and I've heard some of them, so I'm gonna breeze through the songs I've heard already, so this probably will be shorter than I'm thinking it will be. Honestly, I'm just looking for a good time with this album. I mean, I listen to If You're Over Me and King all the time from Years and Years, so I'm hoping there's one song in this album that has the replayability like those two songs from those two albums does on me, because I really do like it when I have a good pop song to listen to over and over and over and over again across many years. Don't mind me if I'm looking a little drowsy at times and my eyes look kind of closed. I just woke up like maybe almost an hour ago at this point, so I'm still kind of waking up. But we'll see if this album fully opens my eyes and makes me wake up, so hopefully it will. But okay, let's get into this album and see what really Ollie is given, because once again, this really isn't a Years and Years album, even though they've labeled it a Years and Years album. In my mind, I'm just like, it's Ollie Alexander's debut album, in my mind anyway. Okay, let's start off with track 1, which is Consequences. Is this a relationship album? Oh, that's it? That's the chorus? Okay, sure. You deserve it, he said. I just feel like there isn't a hard enough drop on this song. It feels like there needs to be a drop, like where the production like kicks back in. I just feel like the song really needs that. Okay, so that was Consequences, and it was an okay song. It's an okay way to open this album up. It's telling me this is an album about a relationship. It's clearly deteriorated at this point, and you know, he's basically saying there are consequences for the things that you've done at this point, so there's no turning back. And I'm like, girl, I know. As Tatiana said, choices. Choices, because, you know, choices have consequences. But yeah, that was Consequences. Let's move on to the next song, which is Starstruck. Starstruck is one of the songs I've heard already. I believe this is the lead single of the album. I am not the biggest fan of the original version of this song. I feel like the beat is too slow. Like, if you just sped it up, it would be better. And then he released a remix with, I forget the person he remixed it with. The first remix he released of the song, that is the pumpin' version of it, which I usually listen to. But when he released the remix with Kylie Minogue, I was like, yes, I love Kylie on the song, but they used a slow beat, so I don't like listening to that version as much, even though it does have Kylie Minogue. So when I listen to Starstruck, I'm usually listening to the version that's like the first remix. I forget the person who remixed it, but they did a great job because I love the tempo, because the tempo really makes it like come alive to me. But yeah, love Starstruck in its multiple versions, but like the first remix and then the one with Kylie Minogue are the ones that I really love. I can't help it, I get starstruck around you. What can I do? Okay, let's move on to the next song, which is Night Call, the titular track. See, this has what Consequences was missing. Like, I just really really feel the beat, but this, like, there's no huge drop, but I'm feeling it. Night call. So ring me again, bitch. Okay, so that was the titular song Night Call, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Listening to the lyrics, I was thinking, is this song basically about sex? And he's like, baby, just ring me already. Like, I'm ready. Night Call. I'm pretty sure that's what this song and album is kind of about. You know, relationships, sex, all that junk. Pretty standard stuff, but I've heard this kind of stuff from Ollie already. Like the last album, Palo Santo. I'm pretty sure that was about a relationship. Not pretty sure it was about a relationship. So I guess this album is just taking us through another journey of relationships and, sex, which I'm fine with. When he says, I'm vibing on your dial tone, one thing on my brain, so ring me again, I'm like, girl, it's not a call, it's a text. But, it sounds better to, like, talk about calling, but people rarely call these days unless you're old. So how old are you, Ollie? Because I don't think you're old enough to be using actual calls rather than just texting. Making the first moves in situations like this, not me. It's not me. I'm just like, someone has to make the move, and it's not me. So I guess in this song, I am Ollie being like, baby, make the move already. Let's move on to the next song, which is called Intimacy. Period. Okay, I see. Baby, it's never too late. It's never too late. You said right now. Give it to me now. Okay, so with Intimacy, I feel like Ollie is saying that when he falls for someone, he falls hard. And he can't really have casual relationships with people. Like, he can't just be like, one, done, gone. Like, he really attaches himself to someone. And I totally get that. But honestly, babe, like, in our dating pool, it's like casual, like, sex and intimacy is needed to get by. So it's like, he says, I'm on this road and I can't get off. And I'm like, but baby, you can. You just need to learn how to just get up and go from one person to the next. I know it sounds like saying that. Like, I'm all for long-term intimacy and all that, but right now I ain't finding it. So I'm just like, baby, get a hold of yourself and stop yourself from getting hurt, because you wanting like more like intimacy from a person who clearly might not give it to you is not good. That was a little cute song, only 2.5 minutes. I was like, oh, there's no more? Okay. Okay, so the next song is Crave, and this is one of the songs I've heard already. I believe this is the second single off the album. I really do think that Crave coming after Intimacy is a good pairing because, with Intimacy, he was like, I want more than just casual intimacy. I want you, and I can't get off this road. And then going into Crave being like, baby, I want you. And it's like, okay, we're doubling down on being like, I want you so badly. So love the track listing of those two songs. And Crave, it took a while for Crave to grow on me. The first time I heard it, I was like, eh. But like as I've kept listening to it, I'm like, this is actually a pretty good song. So yeah. Crave is the taste of you. Okay, so the next song on the album is Sweet Talker, and it has Galantis is how you say their name. I think that's how you say their name. Anyways, I've heard this song already too. I don't know if it was a single for the album, but I don't know where I heard it first, but I've heard the song already. I think it's a pretty good song. So yeah, I don't really have much to say other than I think it's a pretty good song. And, it's basically continuing the thread of like this relationship that he's experiencing. And, the guy's a really good like talker. He can talk his way out of anything, and it's like, baby, those people are dangerous. You're such a sweet talker, the man of my dreams. Where are you now? Okay, the next song on the album is called Sooner or Later. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's what this song's about. Okay. Period, to be honest. Exactly. Sooner or later, sooner or later. Yes. Oh, he's gonna find you. Okay, so that was sooner or later. And at first I was like, okay, so this song's about a guy who's gonna break your heart, and you know that's gonna happen. But as the song kept going on, I'm like, but you're looking for him. So now this song really is about like you're trying to find someone who you really want to be with, but you know in your heart they're gonna break your heart sooner or later. So sooner or later you're gonna find them, but also sooner or later they're gonna break your heart. I'm like, oof, baby. I don't like that mentality. I mean, the sooner or later finding someone, yes, but the sooner or later they're gonna break your heart and destroy you, no to that. I don't know. I'm just like, ooh, that's why I don't get attached to anyone because I'm like, I don't want someone to hurt me, which is why I'm like, but also maybe just that no one's interested in me. Multiple things to think about there. So let's move on to the next song already, which is 20 minutes. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is 20 minutes referring to the time it takes to, you know. I know, I'm just like, I just don't think I am, even though I want to be. Dramatic. I mean, I really do relate to 20 minutes. Like, oh, you don't know if you're ready for a relationship, but it's like you want one, and in like those brief 20 minutes of like, basically, I'm pretty sure he's talking about having sex. Like, everything's magical, but it's like, can this last? Are you ready to be in a relationship? Can you be in a relationship at all? And it's like, hmm, things that I'm not equipped to handle. I'm not equipped to handle it. A beautiful song, beautiful song, beautiful song. That's all I wanted to say really about the song. It's beautiful. The next song is called Strange and Unusual, and what could that mean after 20 minutes? Mysterious beat at the start, okay. Beat, sound, whatever. The song is like, okay. So that was strange and unusual, and for the most part, it was okay. Wasn't really feeling anything in the lyrics other than like when he was like, "I see your skin," and I was like, "Ooh, yes, something." I feel that. I feel that. But really, I was like, the production of the song and the lyrics, and Ollie's delivery. I was not really feeling anything about the song really. So it's okay. It's not bad, but I just was not really feeling it. Okay, so the next song is called Make It Out Alive. Oh, I like this. It's like a piano, but like synth. I know. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain sometimes, meaning that there's a bad day sometimes. All it really said, I'm gonna kill you with this song. I mean, 20 minutes was already sad in a way, but this was just even sadder because he's like, baby, you really are gonna destroy me, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive. My God, the rainy days, that there are some bad days, and that you just can't help it because there will always be bad days. And that the guy is like a storm cloud hanging over him. He just can't get over him, and like he's making him just more sad and depressed. This album really went from, oh, babe, I want you even though I know you're not good for me, to, ah, it hurts why can you not be with me? And it's like, it's like you gotta know that sometimes people don't want to be with you, but it's like you want to be with them, and then it still crushes you even when you know what's gonna happen and it actually happens. Oh, but I wonder how we're gonna end this album out because the last song of the album is called "See You Again." So, what does this mean? Does that mean we might see you again even after all we've been through? I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out now. Okay, it's a bit upbeat at least. Ah, not pretending. I pretend I'll see you again. I'll see you again. No, you won't, babe. No, you won't. Sad bopping. Wow, he really just ended the standard version of this album like that. He said, babe, just lie to me. Just lie to me and, make it seem like I'll see you again, even though we're clearly not going to see each other ever again. And it's like, whew. Ooh. I mean, I'm pretty sure straight people experience this, but with gay people, it's very often that we get attached to people. And by people, I mean like bottoms are more attached to tops, but tops are like whatever. And it's like, mm, mm. But anyway, like, ooh, the feeling of just really liking someone, and it's like you knew this wasn't gonna work out, as in it was gonna be long term, but you really wanted it to be, and the time has come for you guys to like part ways, and it's like you really just want it to feel like you're gonna see them again, but it's like you're not. It's over. You have to move on, and whew, a journey. This album was a journey of like horniness to sadness. That's how it was feeling to me. This song, See You Again, it's a sad bop. I was like, this is so sad, but it's still pretty danceable, so yeah. So there are 7 more songs on the deluxe version of the album, but I'm not gonna react to them because I think See You Again is the perfect way to close out this album. So I probably will listen to those other 7 songs, but I mean, looking at the songs, one of them is the Kylie Minogue version of Starstruck, so I've already heard it. And then the other one is A Second to Midnight with Kylie Minogue, and I've already heard that off of her disco the re-release album that she did of that with all the extra songs with like Jessie Ware and Gloria Estefan and Ollie Alexander from Years and Years. So like I'm good with that song, but the other 5, I think I just might listen to them by myself and I'll see if I vibe with them because as I said, most deluxe songs from artists don't vibe with me that well. So I don't think there's any point in reacting to them when I probably will be disappointed with most of them or all of them. We'll see. I'll type it in the description below in this video like what I feel about the songs. And with that, we've reached the end of this album, and I gotta say, Night Call was a really good album. I wouldn't say it's better than Palo Santo, the last album, but I do think it's better, more cohesive. I don't think I was saying it right correctly, but anyway, it's more cohesive than Communion, the first album. So in a ranking, it probably would be for me Palo Santo, Night Call, and then Communion. Interesting names for these albums. Like, they all mesh pretty well together, in my opinion. But yeah, Night Call is a pretty great album, and it's sad that people aren't really talking about it. I mean, maybe in the UK, because, Years and Years is UK, but over here in America, people ain't really talking about it, not even really the gays. So I'm like, what's going on? Why can people not just accept Ollie Alexander, Dash Years and Years, and also Little Mix in the popular culture in America? I just don't understand. Anyways, let's get into my favorite songs in this album. I really like the first remix version and also the Kylie Minogue version of Starstruck. I like Night Call. Night Call was good. Intimacy, I'll give it to Intimacy too. Love, Crave, Sweet Talker, Sooner or Later, 20 Minutes, Make It Out, and See You Again. So I liked 9 of the 11 songs in this album, so that's a pretty good percentage. Consequences and Strange and Unusual, those 2 are really just okay. They really just do not pop that much for me. Anyways, tell me down below in the comments what you guys thought about this album and what are your favorite songs and where does this album rank for you within Years and Years' 3 albums that are out? Because I don't know. I think this is just a really nice album. Something to dance to, something to get sad to. It gives you everything you want. Once again, sorry for this being pretty late. I know this album came out a while ago, but as I said, I've been busy with work and also just haven't been feeling like being in front of a camera. So at least it's here now whenever I post this. Editing Charles better not drag his feet, that's all I'm saying. Anyways, thank you guys for coming to my channel and watching this whole album reaction, and yeah, I'll see you guys around in the next video if you're around for that. So until then, I'm gonna go now. So yes, bye.